They say love can make you do crazy things. But no one ever tells you how close love sits to violence. By the end of this night, one person would be dead. And the killer would swear it was never his intention. Adam had never been a dangerous person. At least, that's what everyone believed. He was quiet, emotionally sensitive, and deeply attached to the people he loved. Especially one person. Lily. For 3 years, Lily wasn't just his girlfriend, she was his entire world. Adam didn't imagine a future without her. Every dream he had, every plan he made, had Lily standing right next to him. And that was the problem. Because when you build your entire identity around one person, losing them doesn't just hurt. It destroys you. Over the last few weeks, Adam felt something slipping away. Lily's replies became shorter. Calls were missed. Her laughter sounded forced. She guarded her phone like it carried secrets. Adam didn't have proof yet, but his heart already knew the truth. He tried to convince himself he was overthinking. That relationships have phases. That love survives silence. But then, one message changed everything. We need to talk. Come over tonight. No emojis. No warmth. Just words. Adam felt a strange heaviness in his chest as he drove to her apartment. His hands gripped the steering wheel tighter than usual. He told himself everything would be fine. It wasn't. When Lily opened the door, she didn't smile. She didn't hug him. She simply stepped aside and let him in. The room felt cold. I can't do this anymore, she said. Adam laughed nervously. Do what? She looked at him, really looked at him, like she had already moved on in her mind. This relationship. Us. The words hit him slowly, like poison spreading through his veins. What are you saying? Adam asked, his voice barely steady. I'm ending it, Lily replied. There's someone else. That sentence didn't just break Adam's heart. It shattered his sense of reality. His thoughts raced. Questions exploded in his mind. Who? When? Why wasn't I enough? Adam stepped closer. After everything I did for you? Lily sighed, tired and detached. I didn't ask you to build your life around me. That hurt more than the betrayal. You promised me forever, Adam whispered. She shook her head. People change. Those 2 words flipped something inside Adam. Anger replaced fear. Fear replaced logic. Adam felt small. Replaced. Invisible. His breathing became uneven, his hands trembling, not with hatred, but desperation. He wasn't ready to be alone. He wasn't ready to lose control. Their voices rose. Accusations filled the room. Regret turned into rage. Adam felt like the world he built was collapsing, and Lily was walking away without looking back. Then everything happened too fast. A struggle. A moment of chaos. A decision made without thinking. And then, silence. Lily fell to the floor. Adam froze. His mind refused to accept what his eyes were seeing. His heart pounded as he stood there, staring at the person he once called his future. She'll get up, he whispered to himself. She didn't. In that moment, Adam realized something terrifying. Love hadn't saved him. Love had destroyed everything. And this was only the beginning. If this story pulled you in, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Backhand index pointing right. Do you think Adam acted in pure emotion, or was this darkness always inside him? The most terrifying moment after a crime is when nothing happens. No screams. No alarms. No second chance. Adam stood there, motionless, as if time itself had frozen. His ears rang, but the room was completely silent. Too silent. The kind of silence that presses against your chest and makes it hard to breathe. He looked down at Lily. She wasn't moving. "This isn't real," he whispered. "This can't be real." But reality doesn't respond to denial. Minutes passed, or maybe seconds. Adam couldn't tell. His legs felt weak as he slowly backed away, his mind desperately trying to find an explanation. An excuse. Anything that didn't end with this moment. Adam didn't feel like a killer yet. He felt like someone who had made a mistake too big to survive. His phone vibrated. The sudden sound made him jump. A notification appeared, not from his phone, but from Lily's, lying nearby. The screen lit up with a message preview. "Unknown red heart, did you tell him yet?" Adam's heart dropped. His hands shook as he picked up her phone. The message stared back at him, simple and cruel. Proof that this wasn't just a breakup. Proof that he had already been replaced. Anger surged again, but this time, it was mixed with panic. Someone knew. Someone was waiting. Someone would ask questions. And Adam realized something terrifying. The world wouldn't stop just because Lily had. He looked around the apartment. Every object felt like evidence. Every surface like a witness. His breathing became shallow as a new thought entered his mind. The police. The word alone made his stomach twist. "I can fix this," he muttered, more like a prayer than a plan. Adam began moving, not logically, but desperately. He wiped door handles. Picked up fallen objects. Straightened things that didn't need to be straightened. His actions were clumsy, rushed, driven by fear rather than reason. But no matter what he did, one thing remained untouched. The truth. As the adrenaline faded, guilt crept in. Heavy. Suffocating. Lily's voice echoed in his mind. Her last words replayed over and over, growing louder each time. "People change." Adam squeezed his eyes shut. "Stop." But guilt doesn't listen. Eventually, he grabbed his jacket and headed for the door. His hand hovered over the handle. For a brief moment, he considered calling for help. Telling someone. Ending it all right there. That moment could have changed everything. But fear won. Adam locked the door behind him and stepped into the night. Outside, cars passed. People laughed. Life continued, completely unaware of what had just happened behind those walls. That was the worst part. At home, Adam sat in the dark, staring at nothing. Every sound felt amplified. Footsteps outside. A car door closing. His phone lighting up made his heart race. He didn't sleep. The next morning, Lily didn't answer her phone. By afternoon, messages turned into calls. Calls turned into worry. By evening, her friends were asking questions. "Have you heard from Lily? She's not responding. She didn't show up." Adam played his role carefully. "I'm worried too," he said. "We argued, but nothing serious. She just needed space." The lies came easier than he expected. And that scared him more than anything else. When police officially listed Lily as missing, Adam joined the search. He stood with her friends. He spoke softly to officers. He looked exactly like a concerned boyfriend. But detectives noticed things. He was calm. Too calm. That night, unable to rest, Adam returned to Lily's apartment. His mind screamed that it was a bad idea, but guilt pulled him back. As he stood inside the dark room again, something caught his eye. A small red light blinking quietly in the corner near the ceiling. A security camera. Adam felt the blood drain from his face. In that instant, Adam understood the truth. The silence he feared was about to end. If this part kept you on edge, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Should Adam confess before it's too late, or keep lying to protect himself? A lie can survive one question. It can survive two. But eventually, the truth starts pushing back. Adam couldn't stop staring at the small red light blinking in the corner of the apartment. The security camera. It wasn't obvious. It wasn't meant to be. Just a quiet witness, watching everything without emotion. Adam's chest tightened as a single thought echoed in his mind. It saw me. He stepped back slowly, his heartbeat pounding in his ears. If the camera was working, then the silence he relied on was already broken. Somewhere, a recording existed, unchangeable, unforgiving. From that moment on, Adam stopped feeling in control. The next day, detectives returned with more questions. This time, they weren't casual. They weren't friendly. They asked him to come to the station. Adam agreed. Refusing would look suspicious. Inside the interrogation room, the walls felt closer than they should have. A single table. 2 chairs. A recorder placed neatly between them. Just routine, one detective said. Adam nodded. They asked about the night Lily disappeared. Adam repeated his story carefully, almost word for word. The argument. Leaving early. Not knowing where she went. The detective listened quietly. Then asked, "Why didn't you mention how intense the argument was?" Adam hesitated. Just for a second. That pause changed everything. Detectives notice pauses. They notice breathing. They notice when a story feels memorized instead of remembered. They slid a phone across the table. "Do you recognize this contact?" the detective asked. On the screen, unknown red heart. Adam swallowed hard. She was seeing someone else, the detective continued. "Why didn't you tell us?" Adam's hands trembled. I didn't think it mattered." The detective leaned back. "It always matters." Hours passed. Questions repeated, reworded, reshaped. Adam's answers began to shift, not dramatically, but enough. A different time. A different tone. A different detail. Outside the room, investigators reviewed footage. Nearby building cameras showed Adam entering Lily's apartment that night. But there was a problem. No footage showed him leaving. People enter buildings all the time. But they don't usually disappear inside them. When Adam was brought back in, the detective placed a laptop in front of him. They played the footage. Adam watched himself walk into the apartment. Calm. Normal. Unaware of what he was about to become. The video ended. "That's where the footage stops," the detective said. "Care to explain?" Adam's breathing became shallow. Sweat formed at his temples. His mind raced for answers, but none came fast enough. I don't know," he stammered. The detective leaned forward. "Adam, help us understand." That was when Adam broke. His shoulders collapsed inward. His face twisted as tears spilled out, not dramatic, not loud, just defeated. "I loved her," he whispered. "I never wanted this." It wasn't a full confession. But it was enough. Police searched Lily's apartment. They found what they needed. Adam was arrested that night. Outside the station, flashing lights painted the walls red and blue. Cameras clicked. Reporters shouted questions. "Did you kill her? Do you regret it? Was it jealousy?" Adam said nothing. In his cell, alone for the first time without lies, Adam replayed everything. The love. The fear. The moment he lost control. He finally understood something he refused to accept before. Loving someone doesn't mean owning them. And losing control for one moment can destroy an entire lifetime. But Adam's story wasn't over yet. Because the hardest part wasn't the arrest. It was the confession still waiting to come. If this part pulled you deeper into the story, like the video, subscribe, and comment below. Backhand index pointing right. Do you think Adam deserves sympathy, or only punishment? The truth doesn't always come out screaming. Sometimes, it comes out exhausted. Adam sat alone in the interrogation room, staring at the table in front of him. The fight was gone now. No lies left to rehearse. No version of the story strong enough to protect him anymore. Just the truth. And the weight of it was crushing. The door opened. A detective walked in slowly and sat across from him. No aggression. No pressure. Just silence. "Adam," he said calmly, "this is your chance to tell us what really happened." Adam closed his eyes. For the first time since that night, he stopped running. Confessions don't begin with words. They begin with surrender. "I loved her," Adam whispered. His voice cracked instantly. "I loved her more than I knew how to handle." He looked up, eyes red, empty. "When she said she was leaving, it felt like my entire life was being erased." His words came slowly now, uneven, raw. "I didn't plan it. I swear. I just lost control." Silence filled the room as Adam explained everything, the argument, the fear, the moment when reason disappeared. He didn't excuse himself. He didn't justify it. He just told the truth. When he finished, the detective said nothing for a long moment. Then quietly replied, "Love doesn't excuse violence." Adam nodded. He already knew. Some realizations come too late to save you. The case moved quickly after that. In court, the footage was shown. The messages were read aloud. Lily's final moments were reconstructed, not emotionally, but factually. Adam sat there, motionless. Then Lily's family entered the courtroom. That was the hardest part. Her mother's hands shook as she held a photo of Lily smiling, alive, unaware of the future waiting for her. Her father stared straight ahead, jaw clenched, refusing to look at Adam. Adam wanted to speak. To apologize. To explain. But no words could undo what he had done. When asked if he had anything to say before sentencing, Adam stood slowly. "I didn't just take her life," he said quietly. "I destroyed her family. And I destroyed myself." He paused, voice breaking. "If love is real, then what I felt wasn't love. It was fear." That was the moment Adam finally understood himself. The verdict was delivered. Guilty. The sentence followed soon after. Life imprisonment. As Adam was led away in handcuffs, cameras flashed. Headlines spread across screens. Jealous lover turns killer. Crime of passion ends in life sentence. But none of those words captured the truth. This wasn't a crime of love. It was a crime of control. Years later, Adam would sit alone in his cell, replaying that night again and again. Not with anger. Not with excuses. With regret. He learned the lesson too late. That loving someone doesn't mean owning them. That rejection is painful, but violence is irreversible. And that one moment of lost control can destroy countless lives. Love didn't ruin Adam's life. The way he handled it did. If this story made you think, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Backhand index pointing right. Is love ever an excuse for murder? Final questions. Backhand index pointing right. Where should society draw the line between emotion and responsibility?